Gold and Blue Dude here with you again. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. What are you waiting on? I make videos every single day, sometimes multiple videos depending on how active the day is or what kind of mood I'm in. So if you don't like this video, maybe you'll like one of my other videos. So today is about the next step for West Virginia. What's next? What's done is done. Vic Koenning is no longer the defensive coordinator at West Virginia, and Jordan Leslie, the defensive line coach, will more than likely be the defensive coordinator for West Virginia. So it's not all bad in Morgantown. We still have Neil Brown, brilliant mind, great coach, bringing in high caliber recruits. The main thing right now is fan reaction, okay? Whether you agree with what happened or didn't agree with what happened, we have to swallow our pride and do what's best for West Virginia football. And believe me, recruits look at the fan base, and if the fan base is, one of those that turn on players just like that for speaking their mind, then they're going to have second thoughts at coming to West Virginia. So we really need to react to this situation in a positive way. I know we're not all happy about what happened, and it is what it is. You have to move on. So last night I had a great show, and I do a live show on one of my Facebook groups. It was a great show, and one of the things that I talked about is Vic Koenning actually did have a little bit of a past about rubbing his players the wrong way. There were several North Carolina players that spoke up and said, yeah, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way as well, and kind of made me not like playing football as much. I know I've already mentioned these names, but these are former North Carolina defensive players, because he was at North Carolina. Linebacker Travis Hughes, linebacker Darian Rankin, defensive end Jesse Rogers, and linebacker Curtis Campbell. So he did have a history of rubbing kids the wrong way. The thing that made West Virginia fans react the way they did, and I reacted negatively at first too, calming down now though, was because KJ Martin got on Twitter and posted about his religion, and that was one of his grievances about Vic Koenning. So the consensus was that he was rubbing it in Vic Koenning's face, and whether that's true and whether that's not true, that's still hearsay. But the timing of the tweet is what got everybody riled up. I think if he would have tweeted that, a couple weeks before or a couple weeks after the announcement of Vic Koenning not being the defensive coordinator, I think it would have been okay. So it was the timing that bit KJ Martin in the rear end. And I've said that maybe the best thing for KJ Martin to do would be to transfer. I'm still a little iffy on that, because I want my reaction to be positive. I don't like how things went down, but he is a talented sophomore, and Vic Koenning did have a past that players were like, sometimes he rubbed us the wrong way. So you gotta see everything in the big picture. So we did lose a transfer from NC State, but like I've said before, great teams aren't made of transfers. Great teams are made on recruits. And that's how Neil Brown is going to rebuild West Virginia, is through recruits. And that's why our reaction as fans is so important in this situation, because West Virginia needs high caliber recruits to build up and contend for the Big 12 championship. Yes, you can get transfers and JUCOs and all this and that, but that's no way to actually build a team, because transfer and JUCOs, they're only around for 2 years, and then once they're gone, you gotta go find more. So the thing is to get good recruits, start building a good cycle. That way, even when those good recruits depart, you have fresh, good recruits coming in. So it's all about cycling. Clemson has proven this. Dabo Swinney has done the same thing. He's created a great cycle for Clemson. Even if he loses somebody or they transfer or something like that, he still has more talent to come in and build his team. And that's what West Virginia needs to do right now. And that's why our reaction as fans matters. So try to keep it positive. I know everybody's upset right now, but we have to keep positive, and remember what TJ Simmons says, fake love. All right? So let's swallow our pride and get behind our players and show these recruits that Mountaineer love is like no other, and that we're not going to turn on our own, and that things happen and you just got to roll with the punches, all right? Positive attitudes and positive reaction. That will help attract better recruits, because trust me, recruits are watching, and it does matter. And if they see a fan base turn on somebody like that, they're gonna have second thoughts. Thought I'd share that with y'all today. That's all I got for you today. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.